Hi there, it's Jen from scribblinggrace.com. Today I am doing a Bible Journal with Me video on how I painted a simple watercolor pathway in my journaling Bible. So this tutorial is really one that I feel like is great for anybody because it's pretty simple shape and there's really no huge technique or skills that you need to paint this page. So I hope that this will encourage you and inspire you to possibly try this in your own journaling Bible. So I just started off by using a pencil to draw out my pathway, just really lightly. I drew it one way and I didn't like it, so I just erased it and tried again. And once I like that shape, I'm going to start painting. So the key thing to note about using the pencil is that you want to make sure that it's nice and light. If your lines are too dark, then you'll still be able to see them under the watercolor, and you can't erase it once you put the watercolor on top of the pencil. So I just drew my pathway out super lightly, just basically two parallel squiggly lines. And as I went up to the top of my page, I tapered it just slightly, so I put my lines a little closer together, and that'll give me the look that the pathway continues on into the distance. Now I'm going to go ahead and start painting. So I'm just using 3 colors from my Kuretake Ganze Tambi watercolor set, 2 greens and a brown. And I will put all of the links to all of the supplies that I'm using in the blog post that goes along with this video at scribblinggrace.com/simplepath. And I'll put that link in the description below as well. You'll find all the supply links and any other helpful links that may be mentioned in this video in that blog post. Okay, so to go ahead and paint this page, I'm keeping it really simple. I'm trying to keep my colors fairly light so I can still read all of the scripture on the page. And so I'm basically just picked up one of my green colors, and I'm using a small round paintbrush, lots of water, picked up some pigment, and I'm just dabbing it around that pathway shape. This is just going to be my nice little grass, I guess, the field that the path is going through. And now I'm just picking up my other green color and doing the same thing. I'm literally just dabbing it on. I'll pick up a little bit of brown as well to mix that in. Really, I'm just going to keep adding these colors in layers, picking up more paint and less water, and more water and less paint, just trying to vary it up. And adding the different colors just kind of adds a little extra dimension into the page. And the great thing about the Kuretake Ganze Tambi watercolor set is that it already has so many colors mixed, so I'm able to just choose some green colors right off the bat. But if you don't have this set, you could definitely mix multiple colors. Just take one green color and maybe a brown and just mix different shades of brownish green. You can also vary so much with just one color and the amount of water that you use. So you definitely don't need anything fancy to do this page. You can definitely create something similar just with whatever you have. So just take your brush and just keep on adding that color in. I'm trying to focus on that section that's right next to the path and add more color in that section. So it's darker and more vibrant in that section, and then you can see as I go more towards the interior of my page, towards that 31, that my colors are really light. So I didn't really focus too much on that area. I just kind of filled it in with some kind of a wash, just some color and lots of water, so it gets a little bit lighter. And I just think that's a kind of cool technique. But you can definitely vary it up, and if you want it all to be really vibrant and dark, you can definitely add as much color or as little color as you want on this page. For my pathway, I just took mainly brown and a little bit of green, and I'm just taking my same paintbrush and just kind of swiping it. So instead of dabbing it like I was for the grass, I just swiped it to look more like a beaten path. The whole point on this page is just to keep it simple and just to go with it. One of my main things with Bible journaling is just to get the paint on the page. I think that we can oftentimes let fear or insecurities to keep us from getting paint on that page, and or we struggle too much, we want it to be perfect. It doesn't need to be perfect. The beauty of watercolors especially is that really no matter how you get it on the page, it's gonna look really pretty. So to add more dimension to my page, I'm just adding some grass. So basically you just take the very tip of that round paintbrush and just swipe it up there. I'm trying to apply as little pressure as possible and just get that tip on the page. And I'm just picking up again some green, some brown, and just swiping it in little swipes to look like little grass sticking out. And I'm focusing mainly again on those sections right next to my pathway because that's the main focus of my page. And I'm not going to do anything over the scripture and the interior side of my page because that's not where I'm focusing my painting. One of the key things about creating the grass is that I'm always going in an upward swiping motion, but sometimes it can go a little bit off to the side, but for the main part you want it poking upward. And I'm not focusing too much on the length of the grass. Some are going to be really tiny, like little dots, and some will be long swipes. Because, you know, this is a wild pathway, so we're not worrying too much about getting each little grass leaf perfect. I would suggest working fast when drawing the little grass swipes. That'll help give it a more organic feel. That's really it to painting the pathway. It took all of maybe 10 minutes. Super simple. I'm just using my heat gun to dry it, and now I'm just gonna add in my lettering. So I did this page on Deuteronomy 31 verse 8, which says, "It is the Lord who goes before you. He will be with you. He will not leave you or forsake you. Do not fear or be dismayed." And so for this page, I'm going to keep it really simple. If you've been following me for a while, you know that I love to do brush calligraphy and fancy lettering. But sometimes we can just keep things really nice and simple. You don't need to have any type of lettering skill to do Bible journaling. I think that oftentimes I'll get questions about or statements from other Bible journalers saying that they wish that they could letter like me, or they wish that they could do Bible journaling but they don't have the talent to do so. But it's so not true. You can totally do Bible journaling with no talent at all. I definitely have grown a lot since I first started. And so anyways, just adding lettering in a cursive script or just in your normal handwriting is perfectly awesome. So for this page, I'm just going to use my Micron pen and just my normal cursive handwriting to write out my verse that I'm working on, keeping it super simple. And I did use a pencil beforehand to make sure that the spacing of my writing is gonna work out, and also make sure that I'm not misspelling any words. I have a tendency to do that. But that's it for my page. Again, this is a really simple one, but it's so striking and so beautiful, I think. So I would encourage you to give it a try. And if you decide to post it on social media, definitely tag me at Scribbling Grace so that I can see it. And if you've been following me for a while, you know that I have taken the last few weeks off of the blog and YouTube videos because I had my little baby boy. His name is Clark and he's 4 weeks old now. So I've just been loving all the newborn snuggles and adjusting to motherhood for the first time. It's just been really wonderful, and I've received so much love from all the community online, and I just want to say thank you so much for all of that love and support. So I hope that you enjoyed this video. Again, all those fun supply links and other helpful links will all be in that blog post that goes along with this video at scribblinggrace.com/simplepath, and I will put that link in the description below. All right, I hope you have a wonderful day. God bless.